Well, the sukkah's gone, as you can see, but I'm still out here. I couldn't find a way to set up the hammock on the deck yet, but I'll figure out something. So, Parshat Mikeitz, the brothers come for grain. That's the big plot. Joseph messes with them. At one point, Joseph puts his silver goblet in Benjamin's backpack, whatever they're called, and to frame him. And then they say, "Oh, you stole his thing, and you got to come back." And so that whole bit. So that's a nice story. And I got a low battery warning. I might be able to pull this off. Anyway, so that whole thing. Joseph and Benjamin were brothers. They were the only children of Rachel, and there was rivalry between the sons of Leah and the sons of Rachel. So there was all that going on. So Benjamin was basically his kind of like brother or soulmate. And so he tested his brothers by having them basically rescue Benjamin, and then that would be kind of a tikkun for selling Joseph into slavery. Okay, but there's more to it. By putting the goblet in there, he was giving his brothers and their descendants, including us, a spiritual gift. So Joseph knew that they were all going to end up down in Egypt and it was just going to be a bad situation. So he gave them something to help them survive, which was a spiritual gift. Now, this is alluded to by the fact that the goblet was made out of silver, kesef, which is related to the word kisuf, which is yearning. So he gave them a yearning for God that would help them overcome the materialism of Egypt. He chose Benjamin for this task, not just because they were bound up with each other, but because Benjamin was spiritually higher than the other brothers, and he felt that Benjamin could be the intermediary. There's also a more detailed reference. The numerical value of the word goblet, geviah, is 85, which is 3 times 17. So what we have, 5 times 17, fucking shit. The numerical value of the word goblet, geviah, is 85, which is 5 times 17. 17 is the numerical value of the word tov, good. So the goblet represents 5 times good, which is the Chumash, 5 books. So he's giving them his gift of being able to bring down divine consciousness through Torah study. There's a difference between Joseph and Benjamin in that Joseph was known for bringing the supernal down to the terrestrial, that is, bringing down divine consciousness, and that is achieved through Torah study. Benjamin's strength was lifting up the mundane to a higher spiritual level, and that is achieved through prayer. In fact, it is said that when you study Torah, God is talking to you, and when you pray, you're talking to God. So what Joseph gave Benjamin was Joseph's own strength, which is to be able to bring down divine consciousness through Torah study. And of course, he didn't just give that to Benjamin. Benjamin was the intermediary to all the brothers. And what our ancestors do is pass down to us. Shabbat Shalom.